Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Very well. Congratulations on the collaboration with Bentley.
Thank you.
So tell us about yourself.
Where do you want me to start?
Start with your journey from Dubai to London to Manhattan.
It's been a journey, that's one. Honestly, I've always been a creative person growing up. I always thought I was going to end up in the fashion industry, being a fashion designer.
Right.
But I didn't realize that it was because I was always drawn to materiality and fabrication and colors and pattern.
Right.
And kind of like the construction of the material itself, and the creativity that comes from that. And I think it's kind of passed down through like generations of like craftsmanship and like traditional heritage and all the hand techniques that is a big part of our culture.
Right.
So I do love working with my hands, basically. So going from that, I was introduced to textiles as a discipline and a career path in my undergraduate in England.
Okay.
Because I went to Loughborough University. I did my undergrad in textiles and I specialized in print. So my whole undergrad was just based on me creating prints and like experimenting with colors, experimenting with screen printing, creating digital prints, creating patterns and repeats. So through that, I came back to Dubai. For a year I worked in marketing.
Okay.
And then after that, I did that for a year. And then I left that and I started my own studio.
Okay.
And also doing art installations with different entities. So with that studio it's still ongoing, but it's meant to be something to kind of shed light on textiles.
Right.
And shed light on collaboration. So it was about kind of colliding two worlds together, because obviously fabrication and materials are evident in every industry.
Right.
So I started that, and then obviously COVID happened, and I knew I wanted to carry on doing a master's. So I applied to a lot of art schools, and I got into Parsons School of Design, which is a top tier school, and ended up doing an MFA in textiles as well.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And now you're back in Dubai?
I'm still in New York.
You're still in New York?
Yes.
So you have some time to go before you finish education?
Yes, I have until May 2022, inshallah.
Okay, inshallah, so a few months more.
Yes, so I have 5 weeks till the end of semester and then another semester too.
Okay, so out of all the 3 cities, which one do you prefer?
You can't ask me that question.
It's always good to know that.
I honestly love Manhattan.
Right.
It's filled with a lot of arts, a lot of inspiration. The city itself is buzzing with design and inspiration, and being surrounded by people from everywhere as well has a big influence in my work currently. But Dubai obviously has a special place in my heart, and I feel like bringing the Western world, kind of bringing what I have here, understanding the construction of traditional crafts, and bringing that to the Western world is something new and interesting.
Right.
And I feel like it's something that they haven't seen before. So it's very interesting when I bring something from my part and my heart from Dubai to Manhattan.
Right. I'm seeing a lot of trend where Emiratis or people from the Middle East are now embracing Western designs, cultures and influence into garments, into fashion, into print, into multiple aspects of their life.
Yes.
And do you see that transforming into a business for yourself or other people of your generation over here in Dubai?
I honestly think it's more about not integrating from the West, but kind of modernizing what we have currently. Okay. Because I feel like there's a lot to experiment with what we currently have in our culture, and kind of embracing that and finding new and innovative ways to approach that. Okay.
So how did it materialize with Bentley, the whole combination?
In many ways.
How did they find you? That's the first question.
They found me through Dubai Design Week, I think.
Okay.
And then I was shortlisted, and then I was picked.
Okay.
So it was because of my colors and my materials and my patterns.
Right.
So it's my bold use of color, basically. I think that's what my strength is. It's my use of color. And I feel like I have an eye for pattern as well. So that came about, it was actually a very good synergy between me and the Bentley team. Kind of understanding Bentley's value in craftsmanship and the handwork as well in Bentley and the attention to detail that they really embrace. And through our conversations, it's like, okay, craftsmanship, the first thing that came to my mind was the sofifa, and the hos, which is a palm tree woven technique, which is a huge part of our tradition. And integrating that and kind of modernizing it and creating it into a print, incorporating Bentley's Flying Spur with the diamond shapes that is in the car, and creating the print basically that's on the car. So we wanted to evolve craftsmanship and movements within the art piece. So if you see the car, it's as if the car has driven into the pattern and it's tessellated around the car and like stretched out, so it looks like it's still moving. So that was the idea behind the prints, and the actual construction of the pattern was a broken down of the word sofifa in an analog form.
Oh, really?
So breaking it up and then turning it into a repeat pattern and it tessellating around the car.
Wow, I didn't know that. So there you go. So that's bringing
the secret.
that's bringing Emirati culture in design, modern design, to the audience, to the viewers. It looks phenomenal. I love the bold color combination on the car. Shades of purple, if I'm not...
Purple, pink, green, and blue.
Green? Did I miss green? I think I missed
the
green.
car is green.
The car is green.
The car is green. There are some greens in there. It's like a lighter green.
In the print, yeah? Oh, I need to see that.
And then using the dark green as like the depth ground to kind of show a 3D effect to the pattern. So it was all intentional.
So it's supposed to be draped behind the...
No, so the back of the car is as if the car has driven through a pattern. And has been caught on the pattern, and then it's spreading to the back of the car.
So it's like breaking through the barrier. Breaking through the barrier kind of thing. Thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it. I love your Instagram, by the way.
Thank you.
Follow our Instagram. Please put in the bit.
Holla Hessa, HOLLAHESSA.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.